So I've been keeping my eye or so on the the Sword Art Online game that has been like announced recently, and they made a story trailer. So I'm kind of curious to see what's going on with the with that trailer overall. I'm keeping an eye on this game, but you know, I'm still keeping my expectations pretty low on, especially on a Sword Art Online. Well, it's in the Sword Art Online universe, but it's a different like telling or so. I guess like you can customize your own character and everything. You are the player itself, not you're not playing as Kirito basically. So I'm pretty curious to see, you know, to see this trailer. Let me see. Oh god. Oh god, it's on Unreal Engine. Jesus Lord. All right. Well, that's going to be something, to be honest.
I was so eager to see what the world's first VR MMORPG would actually be like. And honestly, it completely blew me away.
Come on, let me help you out. The name's Yori, by the way.
I'm sure it's the nerve gear that took everything up a few notches. Makes you feel like you're really in another world and not just playing a game. Where else could you experience things like that?
Oh, hey!
L game then? I want to play as the legendary Black Soyman. Okay, buddy. Oh, is it set in the beta? Apparently it's set in the beta for at least for this game specifically.
There you are!
Feel free to call on us whenever you wish to embark on a quest.
I can cover for 2 people. Problem solved, right?
I've got intel. If you've got some coin. Rumored monster hideouts and counter skills. All yours for the low, low price of 20,000 core.
It's always about money with you, huh?
Of course.
The only problem I have with it's a Bandai Namco game and it's being on Unreal Engine. So I'm getting a little bit skeptical because number one, Unreal Engine is kind of like it's optimized a little bit more better though, but I'm still skeptical or so. Number two, it's Bandai Namco. That's why I'm keeping my expectations pretty low on this, to be honest.
You can't browse the internet in here, so information is everything.
Do you think they're gonna make the game even harder?
Yeah,
Starlight
it's
was
bound
meant
to
be
exceed
our dream.
expectations.
Seems like I'll need to gather lots of new information.
When the game officially launches, let's team up again, all right?
You better believe we're coming back for you, Aincard!
Did they die or something? That's kind of like foreshadowing right there, to be honest.
Attention players, I welcome you to my world.
Starlight's official release.
I think it's in our best interest to get as strong as possible, because we were a part of the beta testing, and that will be our saving grace.
I ask because you all seem quite capable.
Oh, whoa, wait a fucking second. So you're doing the beta and then you're doing the actual game release? Because this guy is in the anime, no? Wait, do you get to see the other characters in this? I doubt it, right?
The others I teamed up with before were all so terrified of fighting, they stayed cooped up in town. I felt so powerless, awful, really, about being stuck in this game, unable to do anything.
I've been thinking about this! It's
Also, at the same time, I also want to see this character. This female character is supposed to be a dude. Okay, that kind of makes sense. You're a beater. I'ma beat you. Hell yeah. I like to beat people off, you know? I love being a beater. Can I be a beater?
It's crazy to think dying here means dying out there!
I've only got one thing to say.
So you mean I have a chance with Asuna? Well, because like, look. So homeboy is here. The blacksmith guy is here. This guy is here. This guy is here. Is that fucking Kirito in the back? That's Kirito right there. That has to be Kirito right there. This one right here. This one looks like Kirito. Look, zoom in, enhance. Jarvis, enhance. Look at that zoom in right there. Look at that. That's Kirito right there. That's Kirito right there. So it looks like they are so it looks like they're here. It looks like the actual characters. Okay, so we're playing like so the timeline of the story is we're a bunch of beaters, and then we're playing the actual main title game along the way. Interesting, okay.
Let's win.
Why'd you let Diablo die?
A beater, huh? It's got a nice ring to it.
I'm done. This isn't a game anymore. We might be lacking in the strength department, but we'll figure it out. We can do this.
I don't plan to wait for death.
If I beat you in a duel, will that convince you?
Where I go and why is my business.
Why us?
I've also noticed it's like it has a different undertone or so compared to the other Sword Art online games. I remember the trailers from the other ones.
I'm going to finish this. I can't run away now.
It's coming out in July 10th. The only thing I have very suspicious of is this logo here, the Unreal Engine, and then this fucking logo here, the Bandai Namco engine, fucking logo here. That's what I'm saying. So the undertone is completely different. Do they have another trailer just talking about this game, or is that basically it? Oh God, Code Vein 2. Jesus, that sure is a thing and a half, to be honest. Did they made another one? This is just the announcement. No, I think that's pretty much frankly it. Yeah, but they also have a really bad track record or so, really making like really bad anime games. That's the only reason why. Echoes of Aincard looks great, but isn't what we wanted. Upcoming Sword Art Online JRPG thoughts, really? Okay, so we only have like literally just straight up only like 2 trailers. Okay. All right, so we don't really have much on anything else overall, at least like concrete evidence. So yeah, they've been okay. I've never played Fatal Bullet. I have it on Steam, but I haven't played it yet, just because my favorite arc or so for SAO was a Gun Gale Online. That's like personally my favorite. I like that one. The original one I like too, but Gun Gale was like what is definitely one of my favorite ones personally. So I need to play it one of these days. One of these days I need to play Fatal Bullet and see how that game is overall. Gun Gale's fun to watch, is it? Well, hopefully we'll see if there's new. Oh my God, this guy did a live performance of that freaking. Oh Jesus Christ. Anyways, yeah, I'm gonna be honest with you. Code Vein 2 sucks. That's all I gotta say. Code Vein 2 was the worst game I've ever played in my entire life, to be honest. Well, at least that's one of the worst games I've ever played in my entire life, to be honest. But yeah, like I said, I'm pretty skeptical or so on the game, because at the end of the day, past Sword Art Online games have not really got really like good, like as a good track record or so. Like they were like okay, but they never did anything like super crazy though. They always needed to add some more MMO elements to the game. I'm like, at this point, just make an actual like. I was like, you could just make an MMO, but actually make a good MMO, you know, like an actual good one, you know. I'm like, but I guess they won't do it. I guess I don't know. it is what it is at the end of the day. They could have made their own Sword Art Online game, you know, an actual MMO. Oh wait, hold on. Didn't also Bandai Namco actually technically made an MMO? They're the ones that made the was it Blue Protocol, the original Blue Protocol, but then it like completely failed or so. And then someone else picked it up and we got Blue Protocol Star Resonance. So yeah, never mind. Maybe let's not make have them make an MMO, to be honest. Never mind. Retract that statement. Never touch an MMO ever again because they did a horrible job the last time. So yeah, never mind.